Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick comic book haul. Well, we'll do like some reviews, and then I'll show you some of the comics I bought this week. I'm gonna try to make it quick. Um, Today's beer is Steel Reserve. Okay, cheers. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to mention that I did watch the Umbrella Academy TV series. And for the most part, I enjoyed it. It was kind of, some things worked for me, some things didn't work for me. It was kind of hit or miss. I was a little bit apprehensive at first because watching the trailer, it looked like they had kind of flattened some things out from the original comic series. The original comic series was this weird, quirky, over the top, um, anything goes type of comic. And the trailers made it look like they were kind of making it more of a typical superhero comic if or movie, if that makes any sense. They made it more serious and for lack of a better word, and that's pretty much what they did with this with the series. They did keep a lot of the other ideas and more way out stuff, but having said that, it was okay. Um, all the actors were good. Writing was hit or miss. It seemed like they fleshed out some of the characters, like the Hazel and Cha Cha character from the second story arc, I guess, or the second trade, what have you. And they made those characters more, well, more three dimensional, more well rounded. I was surprised at how much I liked Mary J. Blige, even in the movie as one of the time traveling assassins, um, even though I don't think she was like great or anything, she was good enough in the role she was given. So like I said, for the most part, it was okay. It was all right. Um, okay, so let's talk about last week's comics. The Dreaming number 7. Uh, I was gonna drop this comic book after the first arc, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll give it one more chance. And this issue, I think, really picked up. I actually kind of got into the story here. Basically, it's about Rose, and she's going to see this old woman, and she says, "Okay, we're gonna trade stories for stories." And she starts talking about her life and how she's lived this very long time, her relationship with Morpheus, her relationship with her daughter, and it's back to the ideal of the power of stories and ideas and concepts and symbols and all this sort of thing. And I kind of got into it, so I might be sticking around. Let's see what happens with the next issue. So all right. Black Hammer 45. This is a comic book I kind of wanted to like. This is another spinoff of the Black Hammer universe, and this is obviously set during World War II. And the spin-offs deal with different types of archetypes and of the whole kind of comics and superhero genre. So here, this is basically a team of World War II fighter pilots, loosely inspired by the Blackhawks, DC's Blackhawks. I think in real life they were originally published by Quality Comics. I think I'm not 100% certain, but I know DC owns the rights to them now. Anyway, the twist here is they're actually they're the Black Hammer group or whatever, and they're actually mostly African Americans. So I thought that would be an interesting, an interesting take. And the story itself is okay, but I am not enjoying Matt Kent's art. And it's not even that I think it's bad per se. At first, I kind of saw it. I thought it was kind of scratchy, and I almost thought they were going for a kind of story within a story type of thing. Where I saw the preview art, and when I flipped through it in the store, but no, this is basically the art. That's what it is, and It's not working for me. Not for this story. I could probably enjoy Matt Kent's art in some other type of yeah, some other type of story, but it's not working for me here. I think he kind of brought down the the whole thing, you know. So all right. Let's see here. What else did I want to talk about? Conan the Barbarian was pretty decent. Not earth shattering, but it was a fun read. More Jason Aaron. This time the art is by Gerardo Zaffino. And it's just kind of more of the same that we've gotten before. But like I said, I think it's okay. I'm not somebody who was a hardcore Conan fan in the past, but and maybe that's why I'm not looking at this the way somebody that's read all the old issues would feel. But like I said, I'm into it. I thought it was decent. So I have not been reading the back matter. I have not been reading the novellas. But okay. Oh, this is kind of funny here, where Conan grabs this mask or no, this flag here with a skull, and then basically he goes out and he makes a mask for himself when he sneaks out of his castle, so he can go out just basically kicking people, beating up people and stuff. So all right, uh, Cemetery Beach number 7. Thought it was okay. I don't have anything deep to say about it. It's really basically just a big big chase comic. So, but it's fun for what it is. So, all right, okay. What else? Hot Shots number 1. Gail Simone, David Baldion, and Jim Charalamapios or something. I didn't know. Basically, it's Domino, Black Widow, and some other female characters form a team, and there's some craziness happening, and they have to get to the bottom of it. Thought it was all right. The writing was decent. I like the art. So far, it's just a fun little romp. So we'll see how it goes. All right, and we also have uh, Young Justice number 3. I am going to drop this comic. Uh, Characters are okay. The premise is all right. I just am not digging the storytelling. I'm just not digging the flow of the narrative. And I gotta put the blame here on Brian Michael Bendis. I get what he thinks he's going for. It should be this big, fun, big action, crazy adventure story. I know that's what he's trying to do, but just his jumping from scene to scene and the weird editing, or by editing, I guess that's what I mean, the scene transitions and stuff. It just keeps taking me out of the story. A lot of times people don't like Bendis's work because they feel it's too talky, it's too wordy, it's too decompressed, and it doesn't really feel decompressed. That's not what the problem here is. The problem isn't that nothing's happening. There's stuff going on, and there's lots of action. It's just that there's no suspense, there's no tension. The action happens, and it just seems really random, and it's just not compelling the way that it probably should be, or at least not a way that engages me. So that's that. Um, Also got Ziggy and Silly Seal. I just what a sh- I just thought this was funny. Uh, Out of nowhere, completely at random, here's Method Man. Okay, just cause he's just there. Method Man for one scene where they're having a comic book convention in some alley somewhere. All right, so I'll show you what I got this week. Okay, Little Bird number one. I got it because of Ian Bertram's art. I don't know anything about the comic. I just saw it and I figured I'll give it a chance. Live Wire number four. Prodigy. Oh yeah, that was number four, right? Prodigy number four. Cover number six. I think this is the end of this arc. I think. Yeah, this is the end of this arc. Wonder Woman 66. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a good day.